Now we're doing the third call, and this is pretty simple to explain because we did a whole video to it, okay? So what is the message we are conveying to the for sale by owner? And this is it right here. I'm gonna play the video for you right now.
Welcome to NoCommissionSystem.com. Are you a for sale by owner selling your house on your own, trying to save tens of thousands of dollars on those huge real estate fees? We have the solution. Use a private lender.
Excuse me, but how can a private lender help me save tens of thousands of dollars in real estate fees when selling my home?
It's simple. When using a private lender, you'll be able to place as the header on your advertising,
"Bad credit, no problem. Zero down, no problem. Buy this house."
This will obviously create more interest in your home, having your advertising stand out from the others. This will have many more buyers calling your ad using your advertising dollars to its fullest potential. In general, the rule of thumb when selling a home is the more people calling your ad, the quicker you will sell your house. So you can see how placing
"Bad credit, no problem. Zero down, no problem. Buy this house"
will produce many more buyers calling your ad.
Actually, yes, I do.
The only problem you have now is how to handle all of your new buyer leads from your new and improved advertising. What a great problem to have when selling your home commission-free.
It sure is.
Now that we agree that we will get many more leads by placing
"Bad credit, no problem. Zero down, no problem. Buy this house"
as the header on your advertising, do you have any other questions?
I do have a question. Great. We placed the private lender heading on my ad to attract more buyers, but how do I handle all the buyer leads?
Great question. It's easy. When first interacting with your new buyer lead from your new and improved advertising, you will simply need to ask the buyer lead this magical question. Do you need the private financing option as advertised to purchase the home? Or are you pre-approved through a bank? If the buyer needs the private financing, then simply let them know you will have the private lender contact them directly. Then simply forward the lead to the private lender. If the private lender approves the buyer, then they will schedule an appointment for the buyer to see your home. If the buyer does not need the financing, then you, the for sale by owner, will handle the lead on your own by arranging the showing.
Wow, that is very straightforward. I can definitely manage that. Easy stuff.
It is easy, but it even gets better. The chances of these buyers buying your home is very high.
Wait a minute. Why would these buyers be more likely to buy my house?
The reason being is once the private financer qualifies the buyer and sets up a showing, most likely this buyer will buy your home due to the fact they cannot qualify at the bank. These buyers cannot buy another house except for yours due to the private financing. You can see how these buyers who thought they would be renting for the next 5 years will be motivated to buy your house, excited to experience the pride of ownership.
Wow, that makes total sense.
It sure does, but this is just one of the many reasons that makes using a private lender very powerful when selling your home in order to save tens of thousands of dollars in real estate fees. So, it could not be more simple. No need to sign contracts. Just place the new header,
"Bad credit, no problem. Zero down, no problem. Buy this house"
into your ad.
So there are no contracts to sign?
Nope. No contract. No contract.
That's great. So just to be clear, why and how does this save me tens of thousands of dollars in real estate fees?
The reason is very straightforward. There are no real estate fees because there is no agent. There is only you, the seller, the buyer, and the private financer participating in the deal. Therefore, there are no real estate fees. Some would call it a commission-free system to sell real estate, but we just see it as people working with people, creating a win-win-win situation for all involved.
That sounds great, but how is it a win-win-win situation for all involved?
Well, you see, the private lender wins because he has successfully invested his money via mortgages. The buyer wins because they are now owners of a home and no longer renters. And you, the seller, wins because you sold your home quickly while saving tens of thousands of dollars in real estate fees.
Wow, this is amazing. It is really starting to make a lot of sense. But can I get ripped off? Can my house be stolen?
Well, that is awesome. Now that it's all making complete sense how working with a private lender will sell your home quickly and save you
Tens of thousands of dollars?
in real estate fees. But let's address your concern regarding, can you get ripped off? Can your house be stolen?
Please do.
To address this concern, it's probably a good time to mention, once the private lender approves the buyer and the buyer writes an offer and presents it to you, the seller, everyone, as we call it, will lawyer up. The buyer, the private lender, and you, the seller, will be choosing and using their own lawyers. So don't worry about anyone stealing your home. It's cemented to the ground.
It's cemented to the ground? That's funny.
Once the private lender approves the buyer for financing, they will forward the funds to their lawyer, who will then complete the transaction alongside the seller's lawyer. Therefore, closing the deal is exactly the same as if the buyer used bank financing. All paperwork is forwarded to the lawyers to complete the transaction. Make sense?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense, and it makes me feel better knowing my lawyer will take care of completing the transaction once we find the buyer. And you are right, no one can steal my house because it's cemented to the ground.
That's correct. This is exactly what using a private lender accomplishes when selling your home. Sorry to say, but we are running out of time here. We are participating in many private deals saving Canadian homeowners
Tens of thousands of dollars?
in real estate fees as we speak. So I must get back to work. But now that you understand how a private lender can help you sell your home quickly while saving tens of thousands of dollars in real estate fees, I am sure we'll be speaking in the near future. So good luck in the future and happy house selling.
Okay guys, so I mean, if you saw the video, I mean, that's really self-explanatory and you should understand it, okay? Now, we need you guys to answer the following questions and send it to my email, lowpaymentdebtconsolidation@gmail.com. These questions need to be answered and understood because these are the questions the for sale by owners are going to want answered, and if they don't want them answered, these are the questions you want to bring up. Okay guys, so good luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing your emails. Have a great day.